I asked you about the sit-at-home order in by IPOB in some southeast state. Could you just touch on that quickly before we go on the break?
Well, with all due respect, I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. IPOB cannot make an order to say sit-at-home order in River State. I've said so clearly before. Because it does not exist in River State. River State is not part of Southeast. I've always said that. River State is South-South. So, I am not saying whether the people of the Southeast should not obey what IPOB has said or not. But they cannot give order to Rivers people that we should sit at home. No, it is not possible. And that's what I've always said. I'm not against IPOB activity in the Southeast. Because they have the right to whatever they are doing with their people. But as far as River State is concerned, we are not part of it. So you cannot give an order when we are not part of whatever that you are doing. How does it work? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. It's like that saying that there are Igbo people, there are Southeasterners who are staying in Lagos. Therefore, IPOB will give a sit-at-home order in Lagos saying nobody should move. There are Igbo people staying in Kano. IPOB should go and make a sit-at-home order in Kano that nobody should move in Kano. No, it is not acceptable. It is never done. So IPOB, for me, and I've said it, whether anybody likes it or not, whether anybody wants to kill me, I do know. Yes, one must die one day, but you must have to speak out and say, this is not acceptable. Our people are not part of it. So you cannot give order to people who are not part of what you are doing. How does it work? When they gave that order, did anybody obey it in River State? Because it will not work. Because we're not part of them. And that is the truth of the matter.
You see, good afternoon, everybody. That is Governor Nyesom Wike. You see, he make it very clear to this bunch of Igbo fools. You see, you can control, brainwash, threaten your people, tell your people to sit at home by force because you want to boost the morale of Nnamdi Kanu. You want to make Nnamdi Kanu look as if Nnamdi Kanu matters. You know, that is the reason why we give order and say, if they see you outside, you must sit at home. Listen, people do their, remember their fallen heroes everywhere in the world, in Europe, in America, in Asia. They do it, but not by force. It is not by force. You don't impose it on people. You don't tell people you must observe or they must remember their fallen hero by force, by sitting at home by force. If they come out, you are going to kill them. That is not what we preach. That is not what we represent. We are the wounded civilian. We are equal rights and justice. That is what we fight for. We fight for democracy. We fight for equal rights. You talk, I talk. You don't impose your belief on me. This is what I stand for. You see, Wike said, you can do that to your people. You can do your sit-at-home in Igbo land. You can try it in River State. River State is not yours. Nnamdi Kanu you don't have that power. You don't have that power to be giving command in River State. He can go and mess his people up in their 5 miserable states, not in River State. It's like telling people in Lagos, Igbos in Lagos should sit at home. Lagos is not Igbo land. You live there. If you want to do your sit at home, relocate to Anambra, relocate to your 5 miserable states. Go and do your sit at home. This man make it clear. He's not even referring to all Igbos. Referring to IPOB, he said, he make it categorically clear that he is talking to the IPOB terrorist group. You see, let me show you both something. This is the boy. Nnamdi Kanu talking.
To be the capital of anything in this life.
Look at the boy.
Enugu people, you don't deserve to be. How you became the capital of Biafra, I don't even know.
Okay.
Very disgraceful. Very, very disgraceful.
Okay.
No wonder some of you were going to school in Enugu when we were still fighting a war.
This is the fool Nnamdi Kanu talking.
1970. You were going to school in Enugu. I want Enugu to be locked down immediately.
Look at him.
I want Enugu locked down. It's an order.
It's an order.
I want Enugu to be locked down.
You see? You see? We are fighting for freedom. We are not fighting for one egomaniac idiot to be talking nonsense, commanding people. God don't even talk to people. God himself, Baba God, that created heaven and earth. He gives us the right, the opportunity to choose by ourselves. He don't command us like this. Like, oh, if you lock down, who boy you? Who the fuck are you to be talking like this? So, no, don't worry. He can talk like that, but do that in your 5 miserable states. We have problem in Nigeria. We must look for how to solve our problem. But we are not going to jump from one fire pan from fire to fry pan. No. Trying to change people's identity, telling lies, propagating lies. No. You can do your nonsense. Look, like you guys have been, this is the video. You have seen this video before. This is what they do to enforce their sit at home by force. This is their fellow brother. Look at it. Look how they are beating him because of sit at home. Look, the guy even shouting one love, my brother, one love, we are brothers. You don't know why I'm out. I'm here. You don't know if he's going to hospital. Maybe he want to take his wife to hospital. He want to go and buy something they will eat. Government don't care for us. We have to fight, struggle by ourselves. It's not my fault to sit at home. This is what you call freedom. Look at it. In this group of criminals, they are not your governors. They are not the government. They don't have right whatsoever to be beaten, macheting their own fellow brother because they want to enforce it at home to raise the morals of Inadi Kanu, to say Inadi Kanu matters by force. This is by force it at home. Look at it. Look at it again. Even the guy shouting one love, my brother. I am Igbo man. One love. I'm going to somewhere very important. See how they are macheting him with guns. Is this the kind of freedom you want? Is this freedom? Is this freedom? The Nigeria fair country cannot even treat you like this. The police brutality we are talking about cannot even treat human being like this. Cannot treat you like this. It's better remain Nigeria than to go and create a murky country where 1 mile all the way from UK is commanding fools like you people. Look, I wouldn't say you should not do your whatever you want to do. You want to do it in your miserable 5 states. Look at it. Look at it.
Where we understand that 2 police officers have been killed. And it's fine for the government.
You can't be killing police. Police are also suffering too. They are somebody's wife, somebody's brother, somebody's father. How can you be killing police in your land? Is this how to fight for freedom? You are creating disunity. You are creating unrest in your country. You are instigating anarchy in your region. My guy, you should do whatever you like there. Do it in your 5 states. Don't bring it to us. Look at them. I have another video I want to show to you people. How they are kidnapping their fellow brother in broad daylight. Broad daylight. Kidnapping their people in broad daylight. Look, do whatever you want to do. This is what we stand for. We are the Edo Delta Midwestern region. If you're Wazobia, scatter your Wazobia. Go and die. Do whatever you like and die for your Wazobia. If Nigeria disintegrates today, Edo and Delta remain one. That region, Edo and Delta Midwestern region remain one. Not to change that. What I stand for is this. There is one video I want to show you now. One video here. Look at what Buhari said. What Buhari said, oh, look at Buhari.
But for those of us who went through all these things, we can't understand. So we will treat them in the language they understand.
You see, Buhari is saying now, for those of them who witnessed civil war, they know what they saw. Say the guy that is agitating for separation now, they don't know anything. Maybe they were not born yet. Maybe they were so, a baby or kids then. They don't really know what happened. That they are going to treat them in the language they understand. Look at it. Because you agitated for your own self-determination. He said they are misbehaving.
What happened? But for those of us who went through all these things, we can't understand. So we will treat them in the language they understand.
You see this useless old man. You see this useless old man. Ever since his Fulani kinsmen have been killing people, he never come out and say they are going to treat the Fulani estimate terror like terrorizing people in the language they will understand. Though. About 78 people were buried I think 3 years ago in Benue. The Benue state governor have been crying how these people are terrorizing people in Yoruba land, in Edo, my state, in Delta state, and other part of South state. People have been crying. Fulanis are terrorizing to the extent the governor had to say there is no open grazing again. But he never come out there. He's going to treat his kinsmen the language they understand. Now that we are agitating for self-determination, Buhari can come out and say he's going to treat people the language they understand, threatening people with civil war, as if that will make us go and hide. No, that is not what I stand for. The truth is what I stand for. But there are ways of fighting for freedom. We must fight for freedom where we will be free indeed. Not fighting for freedom. One idiot will be remoting everybody, changing our history. Igbo brought down the regional structure, the one we agreed on with our colonial master. They are the architect of the reason why the rest of us are crying today. So they have to acknowledge the wrongs of their forefathers. When you can't be defending your forefathers and you are insulting the rest of us, we will not tolerate that. Look at what they are doing in their land. Listen, how they are kidnapping their own fellow Igbos in broad daylight. In broad daylight. In broad daylight. Look at them. Kidnapping people in broad daylight. Look at what they are doing. Kidnapping people in broad daylight. Is this the way to fight for freedom? Look at how they are kidnapping people in broad daylight. Is this how to fight for freedom? My guy, fight for your own freedom in your own way. Let me fight for my freedom in my own way. We are not the same people. I am a Edo man from Edo State and from the Midwestern region. Don't disturb me with your nonsense. I know what I'm talking about. It's for the truth. It's for the truth. Fight for your freedom, for Igbo freedom, because we know what you want. We know what you want. Your brother, your people are the architect of you are the architect of our problem. The reason why we are suffering today, you contribute to it. Your Idis Igbos. You are in everywhere in the country. You should consider that, my brother. We are not Igbo. We are not Biafra. We can never be Biafra. Not even the meaning of Biafra. Please keep your Biafra. Do your Biafra in your 5 states. Stop disturbing the rest of us. Thank you and God bless.